Hey guys, I'm Stevie. I wanted to tell you a little bit about my life.
Go with it.
All right. Oh, there's so much. Okay. Hey guys, girls. I hope you all are well during quarantine. I know this is a really difficult time. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about my life and how I came to Jesus and how my life changed. I grew up in a Christian household. I probably asked Jesus into my heart when I was 5 years old, and my family was pretty broken, but nobody else knew that. Only at home it was broken, but we put on a really good front outside in front of other people. I went to Christian school for my whole entire life. I graduated from a Christian school in Philadelphia. And the way they were there was very scary. Jesus wasn't loving, like he was more vengeful, and I was afraid of him. And I didn't really think I could amount up to what he wanted. And when I left high school, I got heavily involved in partying, heavily involved in drugs, and that was what I did. And I did that for years, like a lot of years. And I'd go back and forth, and I'd get clean and sober, and then I'd pick up again, and I'd get clean and sober and pick up again. And it was this daily battle for a lot of years through my whole entire 20s and late teens. In my mid-20s, something happened in my family where my older brother tried to murder my dad. And when that happened, it was a very dark time for me, and it got a lot worse than it was, and it was already bad. Started drinking every night and was very lonely and very sad. Finally, in June of 2018, I had enough, and I did a selfish thing, and I tried to kill myself by driving my car on the other side of the road, a major highway, and woke up with no injuries at all. And I remember being so sad that I woke up, and that was the point that I had gotten to. And a couple weeks later, I checked into a place to detox off of the drugs that I'd been doing, and I begged them to send me to a place that was going to help me with my childhood. Like I knew in my heart God had told me what needed to happen, and that I needed to dig deep into my life and what I had seen and lived through. And he found me a place. There was only one place that could take me, and it was in Arizona. One place, they said, that could get to the core of what I needed. I went there, went to Arizona for 30 days, came out here, and I came to church at Rock Harbor because my now wife found Rock Harbor, and she brought me here, and I was terrified in here. Like I stood and I felt so unwelcome. Because of decisions I had made in my life, I felt like I didn't know a loving God. Like that just wasn't what I learned. And as a few months passed, like it took some time. And one day I heard one of the pastors, he was talking, and he talked about the God that he grew up with, and it was similar to the God I grew up with. And he talked about God turning away from sinners, and he flipped that, and he was like, and it turns out he doesn't. He comes toward them, and he doesn't turn away. And in that moment, I was like, okay, that's different, and I felt like my heart opened up more. And as I kept coming to Rock Harbor, my life changed. And in February of 2019, I was having a really hard time, and I drove to the top of our complex, parking structure, and it was raining, and I tried to go to a spot where I would read my Bible, and I couldn't even open it, and Finally, I looked up and I started talking to God, and I said, I don't even know where to look when I talk to you. And these tears got pulled out of my eyes, and I just started bawling for so many different things, for my wife, for the life that my family, just what they went through with my brother, and for the world. Like my heart started to break for so many things, and that was the first time I really felt him fully just take over me. There was no way I could cry. He pulled those out, and those tears were so healing. And from that point on, I wanted more, and I wanted to keep searching and fighting. And I I'd never felt love like that. Like that love is the best love you can possibly feel. My heart is full with his love, and passing that to others is the greatest gift I could possibly have. Like coming from decisions that I made and people that I hurt to being redeemed, to get an opportunity to live for him and show others his love. There's nothing like that. So yeah, it's on my heart to just tell you all that you're so loved, and that this isn't easy, and that you can call us and we are here and we're not going anywhere, and that we love you so much, and we do this because of how much we love you and care for you. And you all have different circumstances at home, and we are praying for you all the time. And thanks for being a part of youth. It helps me and the other leaders just as much as it helps you guys. That's it. It's hot.